hits the ground, and you put the tape over that part to put the wire in, and then your tail light goes out the back there. These are the screws I had to buy at the hobby shop, because the screws that come with the kit to put your horizontal stabilizer on were just too long, and it doesn't look good when you have like screws that are sticking out too far. And this is my first step for the night. I guess what I could have done, I could have maybe put like some paper towels around there, carefully taped it on where it's not going to be ripping paint off. So this will have to go through here like that, and I believe there's like another piece that goes on there. And that's the other cool thing about this airplane, is it does come with lights. It has navigation lights, anti-collision lights. It has lights on the nose. So for a $500 styrofoam airplane, it's actually a pretty cool airplane. And I like a large aircraft because I like getting big sky, and with a larger plane like this you can see it better. And I'm just gonna stick with the red. I mean, it's a sharp looking airplane, and I don't know, maybe there is tape that you can get, but the problem was, like, when I masked the windows off, you know, I spray painted the blue. I masked it off really well. I took my time. The masking job, you know, I did a pretty good job. The problem was when I went to peel my masking tape off, it ripped the factory paint off. And you live and you learn. You know, it's an interesting hobby, and that's the cool thing about the hobby is you're always learning, and you're only going to get a foamy airplane to look so good, and they're going to get boogered up. They're going to get hanger rash. They're basically just cheap airplanes, and it's insane how powerful these electric motors are these days. And this plane has flaps. Honestly, I don't really know with an RC airplane if you really need flaps. They land perfectly fine without. It's not like a full-scale airplane. And the last time I painted the prop, I got pictures of actual Cessnas, and they have like a white tip, a space between, then another white mark. And that was a cool idea too, but you know, when it chops into the grass and, you know, the paint doesn't stay on, you really have to rough it up to get paint to stick. Or I don't know, maybe you need a specialized kind of rubberized paint to get that to work and stay on there. And the thing is, it looked good until I flew it a few times. Then after I flew it a few times, you know, the painted stripes on the propeller started chipping off, and it didn't look so good anymore. So on this one, I'm going to take a minimalist approach to it, and instead of making it like, you know, super scale as I can get it, I'm just going to put it together as accurately as I can, and as you know, build it as precisely as I can, and hope that this time around that and it may be programming in the transmitter that I need to work on, but I'm hoping if I get the right mentorship with guys from my RC field, that, you know, I can get this Cessna 150 Carbon Z flying better than the original, because that was the trick with the original. It was so unstable. Like, you'd be flying, you let go of the sticks, it would start going up, it would start banking, it would start going down, and you adjust the trim and adjust the trim. And when I was in Pennsylvania, my one friend said I needed to adjust the ball links for the ailerons. So you want these things set correctly so that, you know, at the neutral position they're actually flat. You don't want like any variance. You know, you want the ailerons to be true, and if you have to adjust the push rods, you know, from the servos and the ball links, you have to do that. So it's not guaranteed. These things are, I guess, kind of mass produced, and the people in the factory aren't always going to get them perfect. So it's up to you as the builder to make those corrections. And that's it for this video. Probably the next video, I'm going to cannibalize my Futaba receiver out of the other airplane and go ahead and get everything plugged in. This time I know that channel 1 and channel 3 need to be transversed. Again, lesson learned.